This is Politics and Profits with your host, Rick Amato.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Rick Amato, and this is Politics and Profits. Well, a new report out shows that a staggering 26 million Americans are now, quote, too poor to shop. 26 million Americans, folks, too poor to shop. However, the stock market sits at an all-time high. Call me crazy, I grew up at a time when the stock market reflected what is happening in society. What is happening here, however? Joining me at this time from New York City is financial contributor to Politics and Profits. He is author of the book, Economic Warfare. He is investment banker, Ziad Abdelnour. Ziad, welcome back to the show. Does this report surprise you?
No, it doesn't, because the stock market is very much rigged. It's all about Federal Reserve central bank actions. It's all about stock buybacks. So you're going to see it going like this, stock market. But it's not the place to put your money right now. Obviously not. In my opinion, the two best places to put your money today is in bonds and gold. That's where you put your money today.
All right, you say bonds. Are you talking, what kind of bonds are you talking about?
You know, bonds have been going today, they've increased around 5% this year, and gold has increased like 28% this year, which really beats everything out there.
So you're talking U.S. Treasuries?
Yeah.
Okay. What is going on in the economy, in your opinion, regarding the staggering number of 26 million Americans unable to shop?
Well, it's going to get much worse. I'll tell you why, because you have all the technological process, which we talked about in one of your shows. Technology, massive changes in technologies brings instability, political instability. Political instability brings a volatile stock market. Most of the people's money is in the stock market still. I think there's going to be more trouble ahead, and the numbers are only going to increase. Unless you have something drastic changing in the economy, I don't see any progress here. Look, I really don't believe we're on the right track. I've been saying it for a couple of years now. Although the stock market has been going on like this, but you know, this is games here, games by central banks.
Now, you are a fundraiser for presidential candidate Donald Trump there in New York City.
Yes.
As a general statement, you could take it to the bank in past elections that when the economy is doing poorly leading up to the election, the party in power gets thrown out of power. Here we see, again, 26 million Americans too poor to shop. I don't sense this anti-incumbency feeling in America. Am I wrong?
No, yeah, you're wrong. I think a lot of people don't want to say that they're going to vote for Trump, are afraid of saying so. I think Trump will win because Brexit won. It's not coincidental. Same time, same circumstances, same everything. Because Brexit won and the people won, Trump is going to win.
That's a very good point. It's a good point.
And I don't think he's going to win by slight margins like the media portrays it. I honestly think he's going to win by a few points. I'm not going to say a landslide, although some people say so. Look, it depends how pissed off people are of the status quo. And they are. Look at the numbers. Look at what's happening out there. I mean, other than the stock market, which is pretty much rigged, everything else is not going okay. You know, food stamps, jobs, job creation, 5%? Crap, it's 25%. You know, everything, nothing is going right. Nothing is going well. Layoffs right and left, nothing is going right, except the stock market as an indicator that the economy is doing good. Well, the stock market is not the only indicator. The stock market is rigged. The stock market is not where you put your money. And, you know, more instability, more political upheaval, more terrorism, more insecurities is only going to create more volatility in the stock market. Look what happened recently, $2 trillion losses in the market. You know what? Now it's going back again. You know, it's not, you know, the strategy of Buffett buy and hold doesn't apply anymore. The way you make money in the future is going to be very different than the way you make money in the past. You can't anymore buy and hold and hope the real estate market is going to keep going, the stock market is going to keep going. The real estate market in Manhattan right now, there's an apartment that's selling for $250 million $11,000 a square foot.
Crazy.
Now you tell me this is not a bubble when you have unicorns in Silicon Valley valued at over 100 unicorns valued at $1 billion each with no revenues. When you have real estate market going out like this, $11,000 square foot, $250 million apartment in Manhattan. And you tell me this is not a bubble, it's all going to come to crash. Look, I really hope I'm wrong, but I don't think so. All the indicators are here.
And one of the things I want to underscore, I agree with you that the Brexit news bodes well for the Trump candidacy. I'm not saying it guarantees a victory, but it helps Trump. It says more about Trump's campaign being victorious than it does about the incumbency. Now, in our remaining minute here, Ziad Abdelnour, tell us about how is the campaign fundraising going for Donald Trump in New York City? Of course, there's a lot of news about his fundraising and about who's funding him and so forth. How's it going on your end?
Going very well. We're going to raise for him $1 million.
How much?
$1 million.
Okay.
$1 million. We're going to raise for $1 million. And it's going very well. People are coming in droves, commitment to be vice chair, to be a chair, co-chair of the event. It's not going to be the quantity. It's going to be, very well-heeled people who believe in his agenda. We all know that, there's some failings here and there, but he's getting better. He's getting more sophisticated. He's getting more presidential. And we're sick and tired of the status quo. The status quo doesn't work.
All right, Ziad Abdelnour, I got to end the interview right there. Again, author of the book, Economic Warfare, investment banker. As always, financial contributor to the show. We thank you for weighing in with your comments. Ziad Abdelnour.
Thank you.
When we come back, it's, that really happened, and you will not want to miss our top 5 countdown from the Bellatrix Studios. I'm Rick Amato. Stay with me. Back right after this.